Hello everyone, students. I'm Hema Satish Sharma and we are going to discuss the chapter called Reproduction in Plants for class 7. First of all, we should know what is reproduction. The process of producing a new organism from the existing organism, which is also called a parent of the same species, is called reproduction. So, as the name also suggests, re means again and production means to produce. So, reproduction means to produce again, right? So the existing organism, which is also called the parent, produces the new organism of its own kind. So reproduction plays a very important role in continual of this species, right? So as it is written, the process of reproduction is one of the important life processes. If uh, if a thing is not reproducing, it will not be called as a living or entity. So, like growth, movement, breathing, etc., are very important in identify whether a entity is living or not. In similar fashion, if an entity is not reproducing, it will not be called a living entity. So, reproduction is very much and very necessary because it is required for the continuity of the species. If reproduction is not there, the species will be extinct. So, reproduction is very essential for the survival of an organism. As reproduction is very much required because if there will be no reproduction, the member of the species will be less, and if there is some natural calamity like earthquake or some tsunami or drought or something, so what will happen, the number of species, the number of members of that species which will survive will be very less. So for preservation of species, regular reproduction is very much required. So in this chapter, as the name of the chapter is reproduction in plants, so we'll be discussing about how reproduction occurs in plant. So plants have two kind of parts. One is vegetative part. That means these are the parts of the plant that plays a major role in the life cycle of the plant. For example, such as preparation of food, which part takes place, in which part the preparation of food takes place. Yes, of course, leaves. Transportation of food in xylem and phloem vessels, transportation of food, water and nutrient, etc. takes place. So root, shoot, leaves, etc. Are the vegetative parts of the plant. I've now come to reproductive parts. So the parts of the plant that play major role in the reproduction process will be called reproductive parts. For example, flowers. So flowers are basically the reproductive organs of the plant. These flowers can be male also and female also. Now we'll be discussing about modes of reproduction in plants. So different organisms which are present in our surrounding reproduce in different ways. In plants, there are two different methods of reproduction. One is asexual reproduction and another is sexual reproduction. So as the name suggests, sexual means involving the fusion of sex cells or gametes, while asexual means without involving the fusion of gametes. So basically the term sex suggests whether uh, someone is male or someone is female. So if you are asked to write your sex in a form, you will write either male if you are a male or female if you are a female. That means sexual reproduction involves male and female both. So male and female, what do they do? Male produce male gametes and female produce female gametes. So during sexual reproduction, male and female gamete fuse. Therefore, two parents are required and the process is called sexual reproduction. While in asexual reproduction, fusion of gametes does not take place because Here, only single parent is required. Neither male is required nor female is required. Only one parent is required. Therefore, this is called asexual reproduction. In our next lecture, we will be discussing modes of reproduction in plants in detail. Thank you.